So I want to give you guys an update because I started off my 2-week voyage from Puerto Rico to Lisbon with 4 books. I told you guys 2 weeks ago that when I travel, forgot this one, that I bring 2 books for every week that I travel. So I've been gone for 2 weeks. I have 4 books. I read all 4 of these. And I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what I thought. Start with Trust, because this was the first one I read. I really enjoyed this book, and I would have enjoyed it more had I known that it was actually 4 books in one. All 4 books tie in together, but I didn't realize that when I first started reading it. So a quarter of the way through, I was a bit confused, and then I was like, oh, I see what's happening now. But an amazing book. A great perspective on life and misunderstandings, and who gets to tell and write your story, but also learned a lot about the stock market and money and finances and relationships and love and marriage. Like, really, this is a book that as soon as you finish it, you want to reread it. And then we have Tina Turner, right? I had no idea what Tina Turner went through. The reason why I picked this book up is because I'm fascinated by artists who have longevity. And she was singing and dancing up into her 70s. I believe she was 69 or 70 when she went on her last tour. So I'm always fascinated by people who not only achieve fame, but can maintain it and build on it. And that's what she did. And not only that, she built a life for herself outside of the life she was given. So kudos to Tina Turner. Awesome. I think I'm gonna start chanting in Nam-myoho Renge-kyo because of that. Daisy Miller. This was the last one that I read. So I kind of went from thickest book to thinnest book. Really enjoyed Daisy Miller and the other stories. Actually, and to be honest, Daisy Miller was not my favorite story out of here. It was Lessons from the Master. That was my favorite. It's about a writer who meets another writer that he looks up to and seeks advice from him, and what happens when he takes that advice. I really enjoyed that story. Daisy Miller, I love the character, but I felt like she was one-dimensional. But overall, I love Henry James's writing. It's very beautiful. I had to look up a lot of words, a lot of words I didn't know. And I love that when I discover words I don't know, or when they use words I know in a way that I typically haven't used them. So I love that also. And then Stoner. This is the book where, this is the book everybody's talking about right now. And I see why. I get it. There's nothing you can say about this book. Nothing I can say about it. It's just a book to read. And some books like Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo take you on this emotional journey, right? Not this one. This is like, this is a Sunday read. This is a matinee book right here. It's not gonna get you high or low. It's gonna keep you right down the midline, just like Stoner himself. And this is one of those books that I wish I had read when I was much younger. But so grateful I get to read it now. So pick that up. I enjoyed all of them. And then as a bonus, not only do I bring 4 books with me to read, I typically bring a magazine, something loose, something, with photos and not as much of a cognitive load as a Daisy Miller novel or as weighted as Stoner. So this is what I'll be reading with me on the flight back. Now, obviously, this won't take me that long to read, but I do like to bring magazines, or like Us Weekly or People magazine, to kind of break it up. So those are my reviews of those books. I really enjoyed each and every one of them for different reasons. So let me know what you're reading.